running in the All-American Futurity NFL.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Triple Crown Report, brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency. I'm Tim Keithley in the Hall of Fame studios here at Ruidoso Downs as we gear up for All-American Weekend at the Downs of Albuquerque. Triple Crown Report is brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency, Granada Farms, Paragon Farms, Lip Chip, Kavanaugh Quarter Horses, Kiss My Hawks, AQHA, New Mexico Horse Breeders Association, Triple One Ranch, and Rolling Still Vodka and Ponderosa Whiskey. Tom Dawson will join us as we try to pick you winners in the All-American races when the Triple Crown Report returns.
The American Quarter Horse. They represent a new year, new opportunities, and exciting expectations to be winners. For over 30 years, Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency has insured American Quarter Horses that include champions and their bloodlines. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency knows that your horse represents a large investment. Ensuring that investment will be the least overall expense an owner has in protecting that investment, whether it's a new foal, a new purchase, or a special runner. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency offers prospective full coverage to protect your investment from the very beginning, while in utero and when your foals are born. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency can insure them at 24 hours of age. Their family has made supporting the American Quarter Horse a priority. Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency is proud to be a Triple Crown Report sponsor. Visit their website at jonesbloodstockinsurance.com for more information.
Kavanaugh Quarter Horses is proud to own AQHA champion Uncle D. His first crop to race has already produced a Grade 1 winner.
It is Heaven's Uncle with the advantage to the inside. Heaven's Uncle will get there in a good one.
The $50,000 smart money incentive for Grade 1 winners has been extended to Uncle D's foals through 2025. Now he is also a Ruby Buckle stallion. Uncle D, poised to be a difference maker, standing at Lazy E Ranch.
Back to the Triple Crown Report, brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency. Tom Dawson joins us via Zoom. Tom, here we go. A chance at a Triple Crown. Can He's Got the Look Z do it?
He absolutely can do it, Tim. If you look at his record, he just doesn't make mistakes. Leaves the gate, runs on down the racetrack. His only enemy is the time frame that was shortened between the Rainbow finals and All-American trials because of the weather. If he can overcome that, we'll have us another Triple Crown winner.
We had a chance to visit with jockey Brian Candenosa, who will be aboard He's Got the Look Z for a chance at the Triple Crown. Well, the post position draw has just been completed, and we have a horse right here in the 3 that has a chance at a Triple Crown, and Brian Candenosa joins us, the jockey, for a chance at the Triple Crown. Okay, Brian, we all want to know, how's He's Got the Look Z feeling, and do you like the 3-hole?
I love the 3-hole, and he's feeling good.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
How can you tell? It's been a long summer, and so the question might be is, has he had too many outs?
He's had a lot of outs, but this horse, he maintains himself. You know, he's feeling good.
He's quiet.
He's quiet.
A little bit like his jockey.
He protects himself, you know, he takes care of himself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I know that you have several others in here that you rode. Was there no decision? You got to go for the Triple Crown, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to pull off of He's Got the Look. There's just no way he can do that.
Well, and the 3-hole is the spot that you were looking for?
Yeah, I like the, 3 or the 4, what we wanted to go with. But it was meant to be in the 3-hole, so
There's some really nice horses here. I know Mountain Air is going to be tough. I think that horse is improving. Do you agree?
I agree. He's you know, we got him. He won his rainbow trial, and he ran really good. He ran way better in the trials for All-American Albuquerque.
In late, and the track conditions changed.
Yeah.
And he still qualified.
Yes, sir.
So that's interesting. And then you have Ariat Painted Eclipse, highly regarded V. Those are pretty tough horses on the outside.
Yes, sir. You know, it's a tough race. Yeah.
How excited are you for a chance at the Triple Crown?
I'm really excited, and we're looking forward to Labor Day.
Yeah, I know you are. And we're going to be in the stands rooting for you. You know, this has only happened one time in the history of quarter horse racing. Is there pressure being built up for that? The special effort, the only horse to ever win a Triple Crown?
There's pressure, you know, and it's going to be pressure to be there no matter what. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we got to keep going forward and just be faithful.
You're very calm about the proceedings that are about to occur.
Yeah.
But will you be that way on race day when you're warming up? He's got to look Z for a chance at the Triple Crown.
I might tear up a little bit. I think I will.
Yeah. Well, I hope that you are successful, and I know it's going to be. It's been a crazy summer, but what a cap to the summer if we were to have a Triple Crown winner. And all the best to He's Got to Look Z and Brian Candenosa. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Brian Candenosa's had to make a lot of choices this summer, but I think this one was the easiest one that he's had. One of the horses he's got to beat, in fact, two of them that he has to beat came out at the same race. Ariat absolutely beat the gates leaving. Heath Taylor told me he hadn't seen a horse other than He's Got to Look Z leave that fast all summer long. Highly regarded V chased him but couldn't catch him. Ariat has to run that perfect race again to have a chance.
And there's so much talent in the middle. Ariat will be the 5, and He's Got to Look will be the 3. But right in the middle is a horse that I'm very excited to bet, Tom, and it's Brinkman V. And here's why. Brinkman V took the rainbow off. So if you're looking for a horse with fresh legs and well rested, it's number 4, Brinkman V.
When that plan works, when you can take the race off and come back and qualify, that's the perfect setup. He's fairly lightly raced, ton of ability. Yes, he is probably the biggest threat to He's Got to Look Z.
And all that speed in the middle. And then on the rail, I think there's a bit of a long shot that we mentioned in the interview with Brian. Mountain Air and jockey Ricky Ramirez. And this horse qualified so late in the day that you have to give this long shot a look.
Well, Mountain Air will be making only his 3rd start in the All-American Finals. That's been done before. Not the ideal way for me, but, you know, if you're looking for fresh, he's fresh.
So, Tom, the Cowboy Channel will be showing all of these races.
We've moved everything, of course, along with the races all moving off of Sunday, everything on Monday. We've moved right with it, and we're going to start at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Hopefully we'll catch the juvenile of the All-American Futurity, and then all 4 Grade 1s right through the Gold Cup will stay on the air as long as it takes to bring all those races to the public.
Well, tip of the hat for showing these races nationwide. I think it's so important that folks that are in love with quarter horse racing get a chance to watch these fantastic Grade 1 races from the Downs of Albuquerque on Labor Day. When we come back, we'll check out the All-American Oaks and Derby when the Triple Crown Report returns.
At Paragon Farms, time is the #1 investment in each of our sale yearlings. Success in breeding and selling future champions isn't built on luck. It's the result of intentional planning prior to conception. At birth, a 2-year progression begins. Daily hand walking is a valuable tool we use to produce good manners and confidence. Our sale prep program consists of carefully managed feed, monitored exercise, and group turnout. These proven methods equip our yearlings with the tools necessary to be prepared for the sale ring and the demands of training. Seeing our foals transform into yearlings and athletes is extremely gratifying to the team at Paragon Farms. We invite you to stop by our shed row and see the difference for yourself.
Lip Chip is calling all horsemen who are ready to bring their born to the next level. Stop letting technology be your biggest enemy. Lip Chip is built by horsemen, for horsemen. We know how you ride. The HoofLink system, powered by Lip Chip, provides you peace of mind, keeping track of horse identity, health documents, and horse performance, all stored securely with the help of your phone or tablet. First, be sure your horse is equipped with a low-frequency, ISO-compliant microchip. We prefer thermal chips placed in the lip. Next, be sure your horse is enrolled by a preferred provider or Lip Chip personnel. Now you're ready to download your app and start scanning. Daily temperature checking has never been easier. Track performance and check in and out of equine venues with ease. So simple, even a child can do it. Let her rip, Lip Chip. Visit hooflink.com to get started.
New Mexico offers year-round racing for both quarter horses and thoroughbreds. $60 million are paid out to New Mexico breds annually, including Albuquerque's $1.2 million futurity. Senor Buscador, winner of the world's richest horse race, is out of a New Mexico bred mare. Buy at the New Mexico bred sale and the Ruidosa Select sale. The smart money says New Mexico is the place to race.
Kiss My Hawks, a two-time AQHA racing champion and multiple Grade 1 winner of more than $1.1 million. The 2012 Sorrel Stallion is by Tempting Dash, out of the Tres Ace mare Romancing Mary.
Kiss My Hawks wins the Rainbow Derby from Sam Crow and Moon and the Eagle.
Kiss My Hawks progeny have earnings of more than $11.6 million from just 8 crops to race, placing him in the number 1 spot as the leading 2-year-old sire of 2024. Kiss My Hawks, standing at Lazy E Ranch. Back to the Triple Crown Report. Let's talk about the other Grade 1s, including the $625,000 All-American Oaks for 3-year-old fillies. Running to the Moon is the one to catch, Tom.
Well, this is just such a great opportunity for these fillies, Tim, to be running for $600,000 plus, and there were 4 trials. That's all. So pretty easy for the best horses to work through, and Running to the Moon figures to be the favorite. Has run very, very well this year, has defeated stablemate Tempting Scout before. Definitely the horse to beat in here.
You wonder, however, if this is enough time in between the Rainbow Oaks and the All-American Oaks for Running to the Moon, because Francisco Calderon, the rider of Running to the Moon, said that that horse acted a little bit tuckered out after the Rainbow.
Well, but qualified, managed to get that race in. I think she'll bounce back and be even better. I'll tell you another horse I think will be even better is Flying Sophia. You can draw a line through her first start at Ruidoso. She acted up in the gate, was not herself, did not fire. The one we saw in the trials, that's the filly I saw beat older horses in the spring in a Grade 1 at Remington Park.
Should be a great run for the All-American Oaks. Here's the lineup. Running to the Moon out of the 2 at 5-2 on the morning line. Tom's Flying Sophia is 4-1, and then Tempting Scout on the outside. For the All-American Oaks to be run also on Labor Day. We'll be right back and tell you about the All-American Derby when the Triple Crown Report returns.
One Famous Eagle is a top 10 all-time sire in earnings and stakes winners. His latest champion is aged mare Famous Shining Star. He is the only stallion since 2012 to sire 3 All-American Futurity winners and 2 world champions. One Famous Eagle is number 3 all-time with $42,000 in average earnings per starter and has sired the earners of over $38 million. Put history on your side at Granada Farms.
Simple One Ranch is grateful to own the Triple Crown hopeful He's Got the Look Z.
You know what, Lord? He was meant for us, and if it's your plan, we accept it, and he was meant for us.
They also love the quarter horse business.
It's exciting, it's fun, it's family oriented, and go for it.
We have a Triple Crown hopeful, and He's Got the Look Z.
A great time to be in the quarter horse industry right now.
Back to the Triple Crown Report, brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency. And now we turn our attention to the $1 million All-American Derby. The fastest 3-year-olds in the nation will go postward on Labor Day. Fastest qualifier was Vegas Trick. The Connections chose the 10 to start on the outside, Tom.
I think one of the reasons for him is that if he has a problem, it's leaving the gate. And he'll be in the gate a shorter amount of time out there than a lot of the other horses. I think that's their big worry. If he stands up in there and doesn't act up, then he's got a shot to leave and be a threat.
He defeated Visa, but there's another horse from the Toby Keaton barn that's favored, and that's Dashing Trace, the winner of the Rainbow Derby.
Well, you know, when you don't have a Triple Crown situation like we do in the Derby, next best thing is a rubber mat. You have the winner of the Ruidoso Derby, and then you have the winner of the Rainbow Derby coming back in a stellar field. Dashing Trace was a surprise in the Rainbow. They let him get away at a good price. He's one of those that runs the honest race every time. And, honesty is often the best policy. There might be a quicker one in there, but they'll have to run a perfect race to beat him.
And then there's the monster, the Marksman V. Showed what this horse could do earlier in the summer for Calderon and trainer Heath Taylor. And I think you're going to have to be pretty fast to beat the Marksman V.
You know, he's one of these. We talk about it at the beginning of the summer all the time. There are 2-year-olds who never come around to their full potential. Over the winter, they mature, things change. They come back at 3, and all of a sudden they're a monster. And the Marksman has hit just about every target he shot at this summer.
And then you have who you bet and who you root for. And last year's All-American Futurity champ, Cowboys Gun Z, gets back for the All-American Derby. What do you think, Tom? Can this one go back-to-back in the All-American?
Well, he did last year. You know, he ran, after all the gate work they had to do with him, he ran an excellent trial, fastest qualifier on his day for the Futurity, fired back in the finals, then was the fastest qualifier in the Texas Classic before he started acting a fool again in the gate and costing himself chances. Mike Joyner says he is the hardest horse he's ever had to train. So, but he says it's been worth it because when he fires, he can run a big-time race in a big-time circumstance.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch these 3-year-olds. That's what's so exciting because you see them as stars, as 2-year-olds, and then they come back ready to perform in such a big race. What a weekend, Tom. And I know we'll be watching you on the Cowboy Channel, and we're expecting big crowds in Albuquerque.
Well, I would think so. They don't get to see these kind of quarter horses very often up there. And it's going to be a little strange for me, Tim. I've been in Ruidoso every Labor Day since 1966. In fact, I wasn't sure Labor Day was held anywhere besides Ruidoso, but at least I'm not missing the All-American. We'll be there and ready to go.
It's a very unusual, most unusual event to have the All-American in Albuquerque once in a lifetime, and we'll be back here at Ruidoso Downs in 2025. Triple Crown Report is brought to you by Jones Bloodstock Insurance Agency, Granada Farms, Paragon Farms, Lip Chip, Kavanaugh Quarter Horses, Kiss My Hawks, AQHA, New Mexico Horse Breeders Association, Triple One Ranch, and Rolling Still Vodka, Ponderosa Whiskey. Thanks, Tom. We appreciate everybody watching the Triple Crown Report. See you next week.